Hmm, I wonder, are animals engineers? Oh, hi, I'm Kaden. Welcome to Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute, where I've been wondering about engineering. What is engineering, and can animals be engineers? Let's go explore the zoo and find out. Come on! So what is engineering? Engineering uses math, science, and technology to build things that solve real-life problems. There are many different types of engineers, all with different specialized skills and knowledge. Mechanical engineers design machines, like the watch on my wrist so that I can tell time. Civil engineers help build cities with roads and bridges so we can get from one place to another. And aerospace engineers design parts for planes and rocket ships that allow us to fly. What about here at the zoo? Do we have engineers working with us? Here at the zoo, there are engineers all around us. They help design parts of the zoo like the paths we walk on, the buildings we have, and even the individual habitats our animals live in. The construction we see here is working towards building all of those things from the ground up for one of our brand new exhibits. Zoo engineers have a special job of designing and creating animal enclosures that replicate or copy their natural habitats while ensuring the animals are healthy and safe. This can look very different for different types of animals. For a gibbon, this means creating a habitat with lots of elements for them to climb and swing on, just like they would in the wild. For a fennec fox, their light-colored fur comes in handy when they camouflage in the desert, so their enclosures have light-colored walls, sand to dig in, and burrows to sleep in. All of these are great examples of how engineers design and build the spaces around us. So can animals be engineers too? When you think of an animal engineer, what animal do you think of? This is the habitat that first comes to my mind when I think of an animal engineer. Do you know what it is? A beaver. Beavers spend a lot of time in and around water. Using their webbed feet, they can move much faster in water than they can on land. This means that beavers feel the safest in water, and that's why they've put their engineering skills to work. They will build lodges to live in and watertight dams to slow down the natural flow of water, which creates a nice big pool for them to swim in. To build this dam, beavers use their large incisors to cut down trees and drag them to the middle of the stream. They will pile on rocks, leaves, and sticks, and then use mud to glue it all together. Once complete, they have a strong dam that slows the water and gives them a nice place to swim. When beavers engineer these dams, they change the habitat around them, creating a great spot for other animals to live too. Animals like amphibians, fish, birds, and even larger mammals like moose. Beaver dams also play an important role in water conservation and help reduce flooding during heavy rains. Human engineers also construct dams for some of these same reasons. Let's go meet another animal whose strong, short arms and long nails help them be an expert underground tunnel builder. What animal do you think we'll meet next? So what do you think? Did you guess prairie dogs? Here is our black-tailed prairie dog habitat. These small rodents are no more than 17 inches long, yet they are mighty and strong. They live in open grasslands and spend most of their time engineering underground. Prairie dogs are extremely social animals, working together to build large, complex underground tunnels called towns. Their burrowing systems include special areas for sleeping, storing food, and nursing their young, and can be 15 feet deep. That's almost as long as a giraffe. Other animals benefit from their engineering skills too. Rabbits, snakes, burrowing owls, lots of insects, and even the endangered black-footed ferret will use the tunnel systems they create. Their underground tunnels not only provide habitats for other species, but they also help improve the quality of nutrients in the soil. As they dig, the soil gets moved around to redistribute minerals, nutrients, and air for healthier soil. Without the clever engineering of the prairie dog, many species in the grassland ecosystem would quickly decline. What other animals can you think of that are great engineers? Wow, that was a great question to explore and answer together. There are so many animals that engineer their environment to build shelter, catch food, and meet their needs. As humans, we engineer our environment to meet our needs too. We build roads and houses that are great for us, but they can have a lasting impact on the natural environment around us. Before we build, we often need to clear land by cutting down trees and plants, which causes a loss in habitat for everything that used to live there. It can make it harder for animals to find food and shelter. It can also cause habitat fragmentation, which breaks up habitats into little islands surrounded by buildings. One way Smithsonian scientists help animals in the wild is to find ways to engineer wildlife corridors. They may plant trees or build natural bridges to help connect the remaining areas of healthy habitat. This allows animals to have safe space they need so they can find all of their basic needs and thrive in the wild. Do you want to be an engineer like a beaver, prairie dog, or Smithsonian scientist? You can practice being an engineer by going outside and being curious about the world around you. Use your best observation skills and see if you can find a problem that makes life tricky for animals. Once you find a problem, try to come up with different solutions and test them out. Maybe you'll find a way to help turtles safely cross the road, help frogs find their way out of swimming pools, or building a birdhouse to create shelter birds need. You may not need a hard hat, but always remember your thinking cap. I love asking questions and learning about animals and nature. How about you? Do you have something that you're wondering about? Ask a question, go find an answer, and learn a lot of cool stuff along the way. Ask an adult to help, and they can learn too. Thanks for wondering, exploring, and learning with me. Stay curious, and I'll see you next time.